Good morning to one and all. Today I am going to explain how to solve problems on Cauchy's integral theorem, Cauchy's integral formula and generalized Cauchy's integral formula. Question: evaluate integration over C e power z by z plus I pi dz over each of the following contour C. Here the first contour is mod z equal to 2 pi, second contour is modulus of z minus 1 equal to 1. Solution: this is the given integral, that is integration over C e power z by z plus I pi dz. Compare this integration with integration over C f of z by z minus a whole power n plus 1 into dz. Then f of z is e power z, a equal to minus I pi. Y means this z plus I pi can be written as z minus of minus I pi. So a equal to minus I pi. Minus I pi can be written as 0 minus I pi. And also n equal to 0. Why n equal to 0 means here the power of this term is 1. So n equal to 0. If the power of this term is 2, then this 2 can be written as 1 plus 1. At that time n equal to 1. If power of this term is 2, 3, then 3 can be written as 2 plus 1. At that time n equal to 2. Next, mod z equal to 2 pi is a circle with center at origin. Y means the equation of the circle in complex plane is modulus of z minus a equal to r. A indicates center, r indicates radius. Here a, in the place of a we have 0. That means modulus of z minus 0 is nothing but mod z only. So center is origin, radius is 2 pi. 2 pi means 2 into 3.14, that is nearly equal to 6.28. With the center at origin, radius 6.28. This is the diagram of contour. Here the point a equal to minus I pi is the point P 0 comma minus pi. Why 0 minus pi means real part is 0, imaginary part is minus pi. Lies within the circle mod z equal to 2 pi. So observe, first of all you locate the point 0 comma minus pi. That point lies inside the circle near to minus 3. Here you can observe real part is 0. So the point P lies on imaginary axis. That is, observe, I put on the location near to minus 3. So observe, this point lies within the circle mod z equal to 2 pi. That's why I am going to use Cauchy's integral formula. This is Cauchy's integral formula. Integration over C f of z by z minus a whole power n plus 1 dz equal to 2 pi I by n factorial f power n of a, that means nth derivative of f of a. In this case a equal to minus I pi, f of z equal to e power z, n is 0. So 0 factorial is nothing but 0 only. 0th derivative of f of a is f of a only. So we are going to get integration over C f of z by z minus a power 1 dz equal to 2 pi I f of a. 0 factorial is 1 only. So 2 pi I as it is, a value is minus I pi. So f of minus I pi. Now I am going to calculate f of minus I pi, that is e power minus I pi. That means replace z with minus I pi. So this is expansion of this one is by using de Moivre's theorem, cos pi minus I into sin pi. But we know the values of cos pi, that is minus 1, and sin pi is 0. So after substituting those values, this term value equal to minus 1. Substitute this minus 1 here, then we are going to get the integration of e power z by z plus I pi dz is 2 pi I into minus 1, that is minus 2 pi I. This is the value of given integral. Next we are going to consider one more contour, but integration is same, contour is different. Observe modulus of z minus 1 equal to 1 is here. This is the given contour. So center is 1, 0. Whenever imaginary part is 0, the point lies on real axis and radius is 1. Observe, this is the circle represents mod z minus 1 equal to 1. So here a equal to minus I pi is the point P of 0, minus pi lies outside the circle. I already explained minus pi means minus 3.14. Here real part is 0. So the point P lies on imaginary axis, that is nearer to minus 3. Observe, the point is nearer to minus 3 and circle is here. That means the point lies outside the circle. Therefore, by using Cauchy's theorem, we can easily say that integration over c e power z by z plus I pi dz is 0 on this contour. And also you can observe this total function is analytic. That's why we can easily apply Cauchy's theorem. Next question. Evaluate integration over c 1 by z square minus 4 dz over first contour mod z equal to 1, second contour mod z plus 2 equal to 1. So consider 1 by z square minus 4 is the integrand. Now I am going to do partial fractions. For this I am going to splitting z square minus 4 by using the formula a square minus b square as a plus b into a minus b. So this fraction can be written as a by z minus 2 plus b by z plus 2. Take LCM, that is z minus 2 into z plus 2. So a into z plus 2 plus b into z minus 2. Observe the denominators. We can easily cancel these denominators. After cancelling the denominators, we can get a into z plus 2 plus b into z minus 2 equal to 1. First of all, I am going to substituting z equal to minus 2. Then this term vanishes. Then b into minus 2 is minus 4 equal to 1. So b is minus 1 by 4. Next I am going to substituting z equal to 2. This term goes to vanishes. Then 2 plus 2 is 4. A into 4 equal to 1. So a equal to 1 by 4. Now I have a value and b value. Substitute those values here. So a is 1 by 4. B is minus 1 by 4 means here we are going to get negative sign. So observe minus 1 by 4. And also I write separate integration for each term. Observe, here the contour 1 is mod z equal to 1. That means center is origin, radius is 1. Center is origin, radius is 1. For the first integral, a equal to 2. For the second integral, a equal to minus 2. Now we check a equal to 2 lies inside the contour or outside the contour. So a equal to 2 means this point. Observe, this point lies outside the contour. A equal to minus 2 means this point is also lies outside the contour. Therefore, by using Cauchy's theorem, the value of integration is 0. Next contour, this is C is to Z plus 2 equal to 1. Observe, center is minus 2 comma 0. Y means Z plus 2 can be written as Z minus of minus 2. So minus 2 comma 0 means imaginary part is 0. Whenever imaginary part is 0, the point lies on x-axis only. So observe, this is the point minus 2 comma 0. So this is the center and radius equal to 1. So this is the contour C mod Z plus 2 equal to 1. This is already we are getting after finding A and B values. Now A equal to 2. A equal to 2 means this point, by observing this figure, we can easily say that A equal to 2 lies outside the contour. A equal to minus 2, that point lies inside the contour because that is the center of the contour. So, A equal to 2 lies outside the contour, A equal to minus 2 lies inside the circle. So, for the first one, we are going to use Cauchy's theorem. For the second one, we are going to use Cauchy's integral formula. So, by using Cauchy's theorem, integration of 1 by z minus 2 dz is 0. By using Cauchy's integral formula, z plus 2 can be written as z minus of minus 2. So A is minus 2. So 2 pi I. Now I need the value of f of minus 2. From this we can easily say that f of z is 1. That means numerator is 1. Whenever numerator f of z value 1, f of 2 value, f of minus 2 value is also 1 only. So 2 pi I into 1 is 2 pi I. Substitute in this integration, then 1 by 4 into 0, 0 minus 1 by 4 into 2 pi I. 2 1s are, 2 2s are, so minus pi I by 2. Next question, evaluate integration over C sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 into z minus 2 dz, where C is to mod z equal to 3. So this is the contour. That means center is at origin, radius is 3 units. So observe this one, capital F of z is analytic everywhere except at z equal to 1. Whenever z equal to 1, denominator becomes 0. Whenever denominator 0, f of z value becomes infinity. And also z equal to 2. When z equal to 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 into anything is 0. Anything by 0 means 0. At that time infinity, at that time also f of z value is infinity. So this f of z is analytic everywhere except at z equal to 1, z equal to 2. So these points lies inside C. Observe our contour. This is our contour. The points z equal to 1, that is this point, lies inside the contour. Z equal to 2 also lies inside the contour. Now I am going to using partial fractions. 1 by z minus 1 into z minus 2 can be written as a by z minus 1 plus b by z minus 2. Take LCM. Then we are going to get numerator as a into z minus 2 plus b into z minus 1. Observe these denominators. We can cancel these denominators. Then the remaining term equation is a into z minus 2 plus b into z minus 1 equal to 1. To find A and B values. First of all, I am going to substitute Z equal to 2. Whenever I substitute Z equal to 2, this term vanishes. So, we are going to get B into 2 minus 1 equal to 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 into B is B. So, B equal to 1. This 1 is RHS. So, next I am putting Z equal to 1. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. This term vanishes. A into 1 minus 2 equal to 1. So, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 into A is minus A equal to 1. So, A equal to minus A. Substitute A and B values. Then we are going to get this one. Okay. Next I already explained Z equal to 1 and Z equal to 2 lies inside the contour. So, we are going to use Cauchy's integral formula. Observe, we have f of z. Small f of z means numerator only. Here a value minus 1, b value is plus 1. So, f of z. Now, I am going to find out f of 1. That is 1. F of 1 means z is 1. 1 square is 1. So, sin pi plus cos pi. Sin pi is 0. Cos pi is minus 1. So, f of 1 value is minus 1. Now, I am going to find out f of 2. 2 square is 4. That means sin 4 pi plus cos 4 pi. Sin 4 pi is 0. Cos 4 pi value is 1. That's why I am going to get f of 2 value is 1. Substitute this step by using Cauchy's integral formula. Here n is 1. Here n is 0. Listen, here n is 0. Here also n is 0 because the power of this term is 1. Whenever power of denominator is 1, n equal to 0. 0 factorial is 1. Nth derivative of f of a becomes 0th derivative of f of a. That is nothing but f of a only. That's why I am going to get 2 pi I f of 1 plus 2 pi I f of 2. F of 1 value is minus 1. F of 1 value is minus 1. F of 2 value is 1. Observe here, we have already one minus here. So, minus 2 pi I f of 1 plus 2 pi I into f of 2 is 1. So, minus 1 into minus 2 pi I is 2 pi I. 2 pi I into 1 is 2 pi I. So, we are going to get 4 pi I. So, next question. Evaluate integration over c z by z square plus 1 into z square minus 9 where c is the contour mod z equal to 2. Okay. So, that means origin is center, radius is 2 units. Okay. Origin is center and radius is 2 units. Observe the denominator z square plus 1. Observe z square plus 1 equal to 0 means z square equal to minus 1. So, z equal to root of minus 1. That means z is plus or minus I, which lies inside the circle mod z equal to 2. So, observe z equal to plus or minus I means z equal to plus I. That means the point is 0, 1. Real part is 0. Imaginary part is 1. Z equal to minus I means real part 0. Imaginary part is minus 1. 0, 1 is this point. 0, 1 means real part 0. Imaginary part is 1. That means this point lies within the circle mod z equal to 2. 0, minus 1 means this point lies inside the circle mod z equal to 2. Next, z square minus 9 equal to 0 means z equal to plus or minus 3. Why means z square equal to 9 means z equal to plus or minus 3. which lies outside the circle. Observe z equal to plus 3 here, z equal to minus 3 here. You can easily observe these points lies outside the circle. That's why I am considering f of z as z by z square minus 9, which is analytic within and on the circle mod z equal to 2. Observe inside mod z equal to 2 means these points. If you substitute any one of these points here, then we are not going to get in infinity. That's why this f of z is analytic within and on the circle mod z equal to 2. Now I am using partial fractions. So observe our f of z once. This is our f of z. I am taking this term also into numerator. Then the denominator contains only z square plus 1. So 1 by z square plus 1 can be written as 1 by z plus I into z minus I, because z have values plus or minus I. If z equal to I, take this side like this side, then we are going to z minus I. Minus I goes to LHS side, then it becomes z plus I. So using partial fractions, this term can be written as a by z plus I plus b by z minus I. Take LCM and cancel denominators, then we are going to get a into z minus I plus b into z plus I equal to 1. First put z equal to I, then this term vanishes, then we are going to get b value. Again put z equal to minus I, then this term vanishes. At that time we are going to get a value. So observe, a value is minus 2i, 1 by 2i, b value is 1 by 2i. Substitute these two values here. Substitute these values here. Then we are going to get this step. Next, I already explained, I am taking z square minus 9 term to the numerator. Then this fraction can be written like this. Then this is our f of z. Z square plus 1 is splitted and do partial fractions, and already total steps are completed. That's why we can easily write down minus 1 by 2i integration f of z by z minus I. This one I am writing plus term first, minus 1 by 2i integration f of z by z plus I dz. So our f of z now z by z square minus 9. Okay. Now I have calculate f of I. Y means here a is I, here a is minus I. F of I value is I by minus 10. F of minus I is I by 10. To calculate f of I and f of minus I am using this function. Okay. So substitute here this step by using Cauchy's integral formula. Observe here minus 1 by 2i, minus 1 by 2i. Okay. 2 pi I. Why I am getting this one? This is by using Cauchy's integral formula. 2 pi I. F of here a is minus I. That's why minus I. Plus 1 by 2i. Here a is I. That's why 2 pi I into f of I. F of minus I is I by 10. F of I is minus I by 10. So after cancellation and simplification, we are going to get the final value is minus I by 5.